Hey Gemini, welcome to the Tarot Goat. And I just wanted to take a minute to read something about your sign since you are having a birthday. This is your birthday time. So, whoops. Okay, a little bit about Geminis. They are a masculine sign. It's the element is air, and they are mutable. Gemini is lively, energetic, versatile, and intellectual. Lives primarily in the mind rather than the emotions, and is extremely adaptable to new situations. Ruling planet is Mercury, ancient messenger of the gods. In astrology, Mercury rules communication and travel. Its influence emphasizes quick cleverness and a nervous temperament. Symbol is the twins, associated with duality, humanism, versatility, communication. Okay, and let's see. Dominant word, keyword for Gemini is I think. Okay, your opposite sign is Sagittarius. Part of the body ruled by Gemini is hands, arms, shoulders, and lungs. Geminis are susceptible to strains and accidents involving arms and hands, also prone to bronchitis and respiratory ailments. Lucky day is Wednesday. Lucky numbers are 5 and 9. Magical birthstone is agate, a multicolored precious stone that protects from deception and falsehood and bestows eloquence, especially in declarations of love. Special color is yellow, bright and luminous, the color of novelty. Your cities are London, San Francisco, Versailles, Melbourne. Countries, United States, Wales, and Belgium. Flowers, lily of the valley and lavender. Trees, any nut-bearing tree. Metal is mercury. And animals ruled by Gemini, brightly colored birds and butterflies. And danger. Gemini people are prone to accidents while traveling, especially by air. Their fickle nature also tends to arouse unexpected angers in others, the depth of which Geminis often misjudge. Okay, and then we're going to read some famous Gemini people, which would be Paula Abdul, Tim Allen, Annette Bening, Mel Blanc, George Bush, Joan Collins, Courtney Cox, Tony Curtis, Johnny Depp, Bob Dylan, Clint Eastwood, Michael J. Fox, Judy Garland, Lou Gehrig, Bob Hope, Angelina Jolie, Tom Jones, John F. Kennedy, Nicole Kidman, Lenny Kravitz, Paul McCartney, Barry Manilow, Dean Martin, Marilyn Monroe, Joe Namath, Liam Neeson. These are just a few. I'm just covering a few that I think you might recognize. Prince, Sally Ride, Tupac Shakur, Brooke Shields, Harriet Beecher Stowe, Kathleen Turner, Donald Trump, Kanye West, Walt Whitman, Gene Wilder, Hank Williams Jr., Frank Lloyd Wright, and Errol Flynn, Ian Fleming, Douglas Fairbanks, Ralph Waldo Emerson, Arthur Conan Doyle, Jacques Cousteau, Mario Cuomo, F. Lee Bailey. I don't know if I said Tim Allen and Annette Bening or not. Tony Curtis. Yeah, those are just some of the famous Geminis, and there's some pretty cool ones on there. Okay, so since it is your birthday, I drew an animal spirit card for you, and a work your light card, and 3 of the angel answer cards too. So at the end of your reading, we'll get into that. And I've already shuffled the cards. I've already asked the universe, what does Gemini need to know? What for their highest interest, what are their energies going to be, and this is what I got. So without further ado, let's get into it. At the heart of the matter, what the big thing that's going to be on your mind this next 2 weeks, June 1st through the 15th, and you have the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is indicating, of course, this is in the tarot itself. This is the Pope or the priest. And this is signifying an inner voice that's awakening in you. Something that tells you, you know, what you see is not all there is. There's more to life than what you can see. You know, the meaning behind things. You're tuning into yourself. It can also indicate big business, government, military, big organizations like that, big corporations. It can mean following the rules, sticking with structure, boundaries, going by the book. A mentor, teacher, either you or someone else mentoring you, or you mentoring, you being a teacher or being taught. Keeper of traditions or cultures and doctrines. Higher education and formal training. So, yeah, that's at the heart of the matter for you. And this card is also significant of Taurus's card. That is Taurus's card. Okay, what's helping or hindering you? You have the Justice card. And this is another major arcana card. The Justice card, this is Libra. Could be a significant Libra in your life. But it's about truth and fairness and balance. It's about getting karma, justice. Could be in a legal contract or situation. It's about honesty, approval, legal justice matters, truth, balance, and fairness. You know, what is right, authority and respect, you know, logic, karma. A decision is going to go your way, and, you know, it'll be just, it'll be fair. This is Saturn in Libra. So Libra is the big Justice card, and Saturn is the big justice and rules as well. So, okay. And the root cause of all this is the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords is the Lord of Defeat. This is Venus in Aquarius. This is, if you're this person in the background, then this is, you know, a no-win situation. You've been let down by people you trusted, or you thought you could trust. You thought they had your back, but they really didn't. You've been let down. So you're going to have to accept your defeat. Even though you still have ideas, you just need to leave those people and those ideas and move on. It's a no-win situation. You know, you might have been lured into a situation or an argument that you knew you were supposed to avoid, but you just got tangled up anyway. If you're this person in the front, this is a person who is wanting to win so badly that they will win at any cost. You know, the cost of hurting others, burning bridges, you know, bringing people to their knees. Okay, so just to recap, you know, maybe we're dealing with big business here, somewhere that you work, that you go to school, somewhere that you're training. Maybe you feel like you didn't get what's helping you or hindering you will be whether or not you get justice from this organization or this place because you felt like you were not dealt with fairly. Okay, in your recent past, you have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords, this is kind of the spy card. Maybe somebody's was watching you in the past. They were, you know, this indicates it's time to raise your sword. It's time to take action, communication. This page can see what we can't see, so they have the right information to move forward. They're showing you a path you hadn't noticed before. It's time to stick up for yourself, defend what you believe in. You know, don't give up on what you believe in. Don't let emotions come between. You know, don't let emotions make you lose your clarity in a situation. Be optimistic and not pessimistic. So, you know, this could be something you stood up for in the past, against big business, big organization, wanting justice because of a wrong that had been done. Okay, and your goal is the Two of Swords. And in this case, the Two of Swords is not having, see, she's blindfolded, and swords are information and truth. So not having enough, maybe needing to make a decision, but not having enough information, enough clarity to make that decision. So I think your goal here is to get that information, to get that clarity enough so that you can make an important decision regarding this matter. Yeah, enough so that you can move on. Right now you're just stuck. You cannot make a decision. You can't see everything. You can't see all the facts. Okay. And in your near future, you have the King of Wands. And the King of Wands could be Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo in your life. This could be a passionate, fiery person in your life. Someone who's authoritative, someone who is established, very driven, very motivated, has a lot of force, creativity. Could be something to do with a legal matter. This could be who's helping you. You know, that would be, I'm sure, just a few people, but you know, if that doesn't pertain to you, if you're not in a legal dispute or you don't feel like you, then, you know, this doesn't pertain to you. Could be some other scenario that's going along with this, but yeah, some kind of, and this could be you taking on the King of Wands, taking on in the near future, taking on that established, authoritative drive, ambition, motivation. You're motivated towards something. You're very goal-oriented. You get things done. You're motivated. Lots of fire, passion. And you could be meeting someone like that in the near future, Gemini. Okay, how you're feeling right now. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. This is love. This is a new love. This is feelings of love and yearning and caring and inspiration. Your cup runs over. You have so much emotion, creativity, intuition. Your psychic intuition is high. Your psychic development is emerging. You're full of love. Kind of a new blissful time. Your health, your joy, your friendships, they're all new and fresh. Feels really good in your heart space. And the energy of those around you, Four of Swords. So with all your energy, Gemini, you probably wore out the people around you. They can't keep up with you because you're such high energy that they had to take a rest. This is Jupiter in Libra. They had to lay down and take a repose and rest. Either they were had recently been sick, or they've just been worn out, and they just need to get plenty of rest and meditate and take it easy. And Gemini, your hopes and fears, 7 of Wands. And I think this is your hopes, because this is the Lord of Valor. This is Mars in Leo. This is your hopes because you're defending your ground. You know you're right. You have a lot of courage here. So if this is against big business, a big institution of some kind that you feel has done you wrong, and you're seeking some kind of justice, you've done your homework, you know your truth, you just got a few more decisions before you can move ahead. You know, this fiery dude here is helping you. But you know you're right. So you're standing your ground here. You're going to have lots of courage. You're going to find your support and your strength in yourself, not in others. You're going to stand up for what you believe in. So I think this is your hopes. You're hoping you can be strong enough to make it through whatever this is that you're trying to get justice from or with. But you're staying positive. You're staying positive. You've got lots of love and inspiration, and you know your intuition is high, so you know you're in a good mood. You're not down or depressed. You're not letting this get to you. Your final outcome is the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups is, this is you being openly emotionally, open emotionally. You're insightful, intuitive, you're loving, you're playful, you're kind, you're happy, you're touchy-feely, you're trusting love. You're trusting love with no strings attached. You're accepting love, connecting or offering love. You're going with the flow. You're not being judgmental. Honest, open to love and ideas. This could even be pregnancy. But you're very playful and you're intuitive. Your feelings are very deep, spiritually, emotionally. It's just a great, playful place to be. That's your final outcome. All right, so maybe that's got to do with some birthday. Your feelings are really loving and happy, because it is your birthday time, so that's good. Despite what's gone on in the past here. Okay, or what you're going through right now. Okay, and your work the light card. Work your light card. You got leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. So let's find out what this means. Let's read a little bit about leaping. If I can find it. If I can find it. Leap. That sounds fun. Let's see if I can find it. It's hard to find stuff in this book, but we'll keep looking here. Okay, it's got to be close to. Okay, here it is. Leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. Life bends for the courageous. The universe wants to support you, but first you need to leap. To throw your life up in the air. Perhaps you know what you're being called to leap forward or away from, but are scared to make the move. Or perhaps you're waiting for a big fat sign or instruction manual or permission to do so first. If this is you, then this card is your sign and permission slip to take a deep breath and leap into the unknown. It's scary to let go of all that we know and hope for something new. and it's normal to feel anxious at the thought of letting go of what we know for sure. But this is the unavoidable process of rising, and right now this is how you're being called to live. Nature is constantly showing us how to live with courage. Fall comes every year and encourages the trees to loosen their grip, to allow what once was so full of life to fall away, leaf by leaf. For a moment it feels like nothing will grow again. The branches are left bare without the comfort of what once was. But in the morn of spring, new shoots begin to appear, and something new is born that is even more glorious than before. You go first, take a good run up, and leap. Okay, so go get after it, Gemini. That's kind of what they're saying. Okay, and your 3 angel answer cards. Let's see what they are. Okay, it's up to you. Unlikely within the next few weeks. So I don't know what that means, but maybe it will pop up in the next few weeks and you'll know. All right, and your spirit animal is the mouse. Tend to the small things. So let's see what else mouse has to say. I don't think anybody's gotten this one before, this mouse. Okay. The humble mouse pays attention to the smallest detail, and mouse spirit calls on you to notice the nuances in the fine print at this time. In your eagerness to meet your goals and pursue your dreams, it's easy to forget the importance of clear communication and tending to the little things, including people's subtle signs that they are unhappy, as well as a small voice inside of you that says, "This doesn't feel right." Take your time to sniff out what you need to know. There's a little mouse card. Is there some detail or nuance about how you engage others or operate in the world that is key to your success, but you've too readily dismissed as nothing big or nothing special? Mouse spirit reminds you that what seems small may be more important and powerful than you think, so look again. Do not underestimate yourself or your potential for co-creating something amazing when you pay attention to the details. Are you too caught up in details, micromanaging others and stressing out because you want everything to be perfect? Are you procrastinating because you want every detail to be just right and losing track of time and your priorities? Mouse spirit wants you to listen to your intuition that tells you that the detail you fear you are overlooking will only appear when you stop obsessing. Mouse spirit will lead you to the nuances you need to notice and will diligently work to support you if you take a breath and trust that guidance will be provided. Small gestures carry great power right now, and maybe you need to take action toward discovering what is going on that you may not be seeing, or toward mending a relationship or a situation. Ask a question, do a little research, and listen for mouse spirit's quiet little squeak telling you, "Look here," and attend to this detail. Okay. So that could have something to do with not having enough facts. Maybe you're overlooking some detail that you need to get some clarity on this situation that has to do with this big institution or a learning facility, something like that. Okay, Gemini, happy birthday to you all. Thank you for coming by. Much love and light to you. I hope this next 2 weeks is just fantastic. And I'll post the June 16th through the 30th out there a few days before the 16th, so you can take a look at it. And thank you so much. Love you lots.